negative maintenance for me. So the more I have, the better. Can't wait for Art of War, making this all go better. I was watching the dev stream that touched on some more of the Art of War features, and I gotta say I'm pretty excited. Pretty damn excited. These areas are more for light ships, but light ships are now costing me, well, I think shortly they'll be costing me more than heavies to make. But light ships are where the money's made. Oh damn, this screen is laggy. I wonder if there's a cap on how much these things can cost me. I also wonder if you can go over that cap and make it negative. That'll do for now. Okay, we no longer need a colonist there. We'll send our colonist here. I want to take the coastline to prevent Castile from getting any ideas. I should probably make a move on Bambook, since I do want that extra gold province. Just for the achievement though, there's no other real reason for it. And then again, I might get my gold from Australia, and then there's no worries. I'll have to annex Matapa though. It's for the economy. Being in low-tech groups really hurts the demand for some things. I also don't mind Serbia making their moves on me. And I don't mind revolt risk -1 across my country. Serbia wreaking their havoc across my provinces actually keeps the war going. That said, I shouldn't be letting them off so easily. Make another death stack. No, let's not be so quick to anger. Yeah, this is one thing I'm definitely not going to miss when Art of War comes out. All that clicking. Other than that, I think we can make a fresh load of ships for some endeavour somewhere. Not sure what just yet. Oh jeez, I was holding caps lock and not shift. This is the worst. Yeah, one of the things about Art of War, rally points at long last. Tell all your ships to get somewhere once you've finished building them. At the moment I just kind of shift click over all these navies and I can select them at once. But I have to dance around my already patrolling navies. Okay, 100 million ships or so. I wonder where you can go. There you are, trade efficiency man. You're quite important to our country. The happy merchant country. If I just told you to go to Bengal, I wouldn't even need to have any merchants there, because the other countries' merchants do the forwarding for me. When you add your trade power like that, well, that's what happens. Never too much manpower. Alright, let's get these troops down to deal with Australia. Embargoed by Mutapa. Why? Why would you embargo me when my trade power helps your economy? I do not know. Right, there we go. We missed 1 month of no war taxes, and that plummeted our economy by quite a bit. I really wish there was some alert system I could put up there. Thankfully, that faster ship construction event's helping us out. Now, these 100 million navies. What do I do with you? Where do I need the greater power? We already have plenty here. I could do with more in Sevilla, but I'm sure there are better things we can do with that. Doing plenty good around here. Do with siphoning some out of Bengal if that is an issue. Also gives us a great fleet to try and sink anything that goes around there. So protect trade in Bengal. They have the range, surely? Yeah. Jake, didn't you get the 10 gold provinces in your Congo run? No, I didn't do a Congo run. I loaded up a game as Congo and I got the achievement instantly, because the achievements were bugged out when the game came out. Let's pick you folks up and deal with Serbia's army. I'm going to need Gores and Lika eventually. Also, I'm missing some privateers here. France, Austria, Castile. Austria and France, but I don't have any privateers going against Castile. That seems rather odd. What are all my pirates doing over here then? Or do I have to privateer Sevilla just to get back at them? You know what, I can do without that extra tiny smidgen of PP. It shan't be missed. For the most part, we're just looking to write softies around here. Actually, no, we should just leave 1,000 stacks here. Because I need larger stacks for New Zealand. Now they pack a punch. Hello Jake, how is Genoa going? Oh, it's going. A few more provinces and we'll have everything linked up. I'm just waiting for Muscat to core before I take this land off the Ottomans, otherwise I'll be looking at some pretty heavy and nasty events from overextension. Go, cannon fodder. Okay, now, no joke, I don't want to lose Ragusa. That's, it's got all my trading groove. Shitatsu shows holiday home. Somebody thought up a great name for Australia and I've already forgotten it. Can anyone remember what it was? Colonial Australia, that is. Hills of Disappointment. Yeah, it was Disappointment something. It sounds like Disappointment Valley. Yeah. Disappointment something or other. Right, didn't I have a spare light ship around here anyway? Yeah, there you are. Why am I doing my exploring with a couple of useless cogs? You there. 3 maneuver. You should have no problem finding your way over here. Oh, or you can take that route, that's fine. Yeesh. Maybe you can just go directly there and hide out there. We'll get the other ship on the case as well. Disappointment Hill. Yeah. We'll go with Disappointment Hill. Self-deprivation at its finest. See this fellow here, Land Maintenance Modifier number 10. If you're playing a Scotland game and you want to have negative cost for your troops, you're going to be praying to RNGs as he turns up often. Good, doesn't look like our friends are looking to colonize the rest of this area. But since these guys are somewhat necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not nearly as many troops as I was hoping, but okay, head over. No, not Mecca. Good thing I'm still at war with you. Ah, Doctor, welcome. Jake, how many wars have you been at war with? How many years have you been at war with Serbia for? Oh, quite a few. Is that 16? No problem. Right, 2nd of April next year I've got to do that. Paying dosh for admin. Crazy. cost way too much military power to dispatch these natives. But I'll deal with all the issues of that later on. As for you guys, you need to get back to Muscat. I need you there for carting around my men. Now you might be thinking of other things that you can get negative cost for. Advisors are not one of those things. I tried that with Ming. You can grind them all the way down to free, but you can't make them less than free. You can't earn money off of advisors. IIRC stands for if I recall correctly. Wow, turtle. Right, gubby gubby. Can't be having you. Call for peace. Well, thankfully that's against the Ottomans, not against Serbia. Better be against the Ottomans. But it's understandable, since I have been holding on to their land for a while. But we've managed to core Muscat, so I can take 96% overextension land off of the Ottoman. And again, we do it for free. Glorious. Starting to get something resembling a name now. But we're still short Aleppo. Not to mention these two Austrian provinces. Lika, you'll be mine. You there. I'll keep you in Albania ready to take on the forces that be. I'll get another killer stack ready. There's more converting to be done, but not before we core it. Fairly chewed through the power. Fortunately, I have the power. Trying to spread Shia. Absolutely disgusting. Why couldn't they have kept it as Shiite? I much prefer that. So, your black flag, you'll get over there, and then waste not, want not. I want Aleppo. Give it to me. It's an excellent trade node. Excellent center of trade. Jake, that's a lot of Genoas we have. Okay, we've got wool, salt, tea, but no more crusade. It is a pity. That's a pity though. He's actually managed to get quite a fleet around here. Fully blockading me. Fortunately, I'll take care of you. I'll even risk all my troops doing it. Will Jake be building the Sui? I have no good reason to build the Sui. Heck, I control Africa. I can get around it quite easily. Yeah, see, now that is one slight issue of people having a bit of a navy around here. Oh, and look who joined in again. Perhaps underestimating you is not the best thing I can do right about now. Right, their lines are broken. It's good when that happens to others. Oh, wow, what a ruler. His name is Kara? Cool. How hip and trendy. Can't forget that. I need to raise my war taxes again in April. But I'll probably forget, because I'm good at that. Jake, if you give the 2 required provinces to a vassal and give them 50k, they'll build canal for you. I know, but I don't want to get rid of these provinces. Probably able to get Aleppo if I just chalk up some pretty good war score from battles. And of course take Aleppo itself. Since they are dying from rebs, that'll really increase the likelihood that they'll peace out. Relative strength of alliances goes in my favour, although the only person I have on my side is Portugal. I'm gonna have to knock Castile's teeth out shortly. There we go. It assumes I'm going to lose tons of money now. Yeah. His name is Black Yusuf because Kara means black. I'm aware they're the black sheep Ottoman. So you think you're badass for taking Trebizond, do you? Well, I got your Aleppo, and I'm sure you'll give it to me once I make my incursion on Azerbaijan. You've got the mountains on your side, though. And since you have offensive, you'll be able to force march as well. Troublesome. Do I engage you? I do have much better composition, but your general is a beast. You know what? I'm going to put my 6th maneuver to the test. I can get you out of this war, I'm fairly certain of that. Or not. Yeah, of course you would want to fight me there. It would go in your favour quite massively. But Kurdistan, not so much. So what do you think of that? I know it's mostly mountains, but I want to try and see if my six maneuver general can make a difference here. Oh right, I won't be able to because they're going to be out of there in time. That's okay though. Yes, it did make a difference. And then again, Kara is still a horde. Are they? Yeah, still a horde. So they get a 25% shock bonus for being on open desert. Oh, I need to flatten these guys before the 6th of September. That's certainly flattening them. And now he comes and he doesn't get his shock bonus despite being a horde, because now we're fighting in Desert Mountain thanks to my superior maneuver general. Game 2 mercantilism. Now our trader's going to have to die. And be swiftly replaced. Man, the Kara are really squishy. But they're still using Eastern archers because obviously 200 and something years since the start of the game they would never upgrade their units, the hordes wouldn't. Even after seeing the might of Russia. Or what happened to the Ottomans for not being inventive enough. So we'll take quite the hit here, but we will certainly punish them. We'll also go well above. No, I did not mean to... No, that's okay. You're already there. There, that'll seal off Australia. Never was a fan of neighbours. Was it 1.2 or 1.3? Every battle lasted this long. There we go. It's just what we were looking for. I'm still hesitant to do this Aleppo. But once we have their capital, I'm sure they'll change their mind. Where are you fleeing to? Probably further than I can catch you. Jake, how do you get like no aggressive expansion? I've had coalitions, but I've spread out my expansion. I've played it clever. I took my vassals in defensive wars within the HRE. We'll return you later. As for you, will you? Hopefully I can get Azerbaijan in time and then return. Thanks to having 6 maneuver, I can fully reinforce even in enemy land at 100% rate. Fun never ends. Right, Teat, was that part of you? Yes, it was. I do want to conquer you, but I'll have to ignore the demands for now. It's unfortunate because that gives enough revolt risk to make you possible for revolt. There. Expensive, but needs must. Am I Emperor? No. The Holy Roman Empire does exist though. But I need to get some of those princes back because I've lost Imperial integrity. Which is a great modifier. Don't want to be without it. Ooh. Yeah, we'll be having that. Wasn't aware you get that many missionary strength bonuses later on in the game. I guess Timbuktu won't really need that cathedral. We'll probably build it anyway though. Just make things easier. Hold on. I say that, but in the end, I'm going to want trade buildings here. Is it really worth the hassle to convert it? Yeah, you know, I want to have a unified country. I can just tear down the buildings and build new ones. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Imperial integrity. If I get white peace with Oman,